you know, it was cool to have this space where people were just open and were just like, wanted you to play music, you know, they were like, we want you to give it your all, like just playing. So that was cool. On the other hand, the church definitely had like a lot of like negative effects on me as well, like in terms of like, and you know, it doesn't have to go like this for everybody. Like sometimes it works for people, but like, yeah, there's also like guilt and shame and stuff, and like one of the most like memorable kind of sermons that, like multiple sermons that I can remember from as I was growing up, like throughout the whole time being in church, like they would always have the same kind of message, is they would bring someone in, I don't know, like had some kind of like talent, like some kind of skill, like, oh, I was like a great tennis player, or I was a great singer, whatever, music artist, musician, anything, you know, any kind of skill. And there was always the same story of like, I was doing this, I was very successful, but then like this happened, and one day I realized that's not what the Lord had planned for me. And that was so hard for me, man. Like growing up, like it was like, I mean, I remember being like 9 or 10, and in my mind I was already just like, I want to be like Usher, or I want to be like Casey and JoJo. And I would sit at the piano and try to like make songs, like really bad, like shitty songs, you know. Yeah, so like my whole life I was also like, or like, you know, during that time I was also like so conflicted, because it was like, that's what I want to do, but oh, I'm not supposed to do that, you know. And so that was kind of the flip side of it, where it was like, oh, I'm only supposed to do it for the Lord, you know, like. So when I was still in that, yeah, that was definitely a big source of like, I don't know, it was hard for me to put those two things together. Or I mean, yeah, I had to figure that out, and yeah, until I finally like let go of those things. But yeah, up until then, it was like, yeah, that hurt. And even after I kind of like, you know, let go of like Christianity, for me personally, it was like there was still, I realized like there was still so much like guilt and shame like in there, you know. And so, you know, at the same time though, I had this space where I could just like sing, I could play guitar, I could like be on stage performing for people, and it wasn't about like the people, it was just like, I'm just like performing, I'm gonna do everything I can right now. So that was cool, you know. So I don't know, two sides. I was like in the church for like so long, like I don't know, like 18 years, you know, or 20 years, because it was just, that was all I knew. Like everything was Christian, like all my friends were from church. My parents sent me to these small private Christian schools, like the small kinds where it's like a church. Like my 8th grade graduating class was like 5 kids. Like, and so it was all I knew. And even though, yeah, there were some negative things from that, but yeah, there's definitely like some things that are kind of just ingrained in me in terms of like spirituality. Like, I don't think I can ever just believe that everything is just random, or that anything is just like random, you know what I mean? Like, I don't maybe necessarily believe in that same God of the Bible that like is like, I don't know, but I feel like there is something, whether it's like, I don't know, it could even just be science, you know, but just like something that is like kind of like overarching, that is I don't know, kind of like somehow guiding things in some way. I have no idea. And the thing is like, I feel like where I am now is like, I don't feel the need to fully explain it or understand it or come up with some kind of thing. It's just like, there is something. Maybe there's like God inside all of us. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. And that stuff definitely like, yeah, affects like just that kind of thinking. I think is just ingrained in me, and it's like yeah, even in the music now, it's like it's still like kind of churchy in this way, because I just can't. It's just me, you know. Like I can't really escape it. I may be talking about something else, or it's a little different, or I've skewed it a little bit, but it's like, I don't know. It's coming from a similar place, I guess.